Hey, good morning, warrior parents. It's Mr. Mead, and we are in the final countdown of weeks. I was telling the kids, I said, how many weeks do we have left? Is it 6, 7? Yeah, they loved that. So anyway, wanted to say that this has been a really good week. We wrapped up our unit on the Phantom Toll Booth, and the kids really enjoyed the story. If you've never read it, might be a book that you'd want to consider getting for your own home library. I've got a copy right here. Big book, and we finished it. A lot of the kids ended up reading this with a partner or in a small group with me, or even a couple chapters just individually. And so a great experience for everybody. Really enjoyed the story. We will be having our unit test on Monday. So today in class, I'm taking notes. A lot of it's vocabulary. The second half of the test is some reading comprehension, which I can't really give notes on that. That's just, you're going to be reading a text and answering some questions, and then some application of making, writing sentences, things like that, where you got to write properly. So we've got that coming up on Monday. I will link the notes to this email just in case your son or daughter loses their notes on the way home. Want to make sure they've got access to that. We've also started a new unit that I haven't done in the past, but I'm really excited about it. We're going to be learning about the Civil War. Right now, we're learning about the causes of the Civil War. And please accept my apologies. We haven't had any grades in social studies basically for the month of April until this week, due to all the standardized testing that needed to take priority. So we've got standardized testing done, except for a couple of NWEA tests coming up here in a couple of weeks. And so we were able to jump back into the history. And it's something that the kids have enjoyed talking about, and I always enjoy teaching. So I'm excited about that. One other thing we've got coming up, the 5th grade Warrior Quilt fundraiser. This raises money for field trips both now and in the future. And I've got to give a huge shout out to Juniper and her mom and her grandma. I'll tell you, the 4th and 5th grade teachers didn't do anything with this fundraiser. It was all initiated by this family. And they have made a beautiful quilt out of quilting squares, which were produced by our own 5th grade classes. In addition to that, there is a second blanket that is, I'm not a crafty guy. It's knitted blank crochet. It's a beautiful blanket. You will love it. And tickets cost just $1. So for $1, you can get your name on the list. All of the names and the number of tickets go into a computer. It spins the wheel, and we will determine 2 winners. Our goal, we're hoping that each student can sell 20 tickets, and you just bring that money in, either cash or a check, or however is easiest for you, and give us the list of who bought the tickets, and then we'll take care of the rest. So again, this raises money for field trips for both now and in the future. We do have a field trip to the Sleeping Bear Dunes coming up later in May. I'll have more information about that soon. But if you could help your child to sell some tickets, we would truly appreciate it and use that money for a good cause. That's about it. Hoping for some warmer weather next week. And don't forget about that test on Monday. Our next unit in language arts, our final unit of the year, is about architecture and buildings. So as someone working on getting my builder's license, that sounds pretty exciting. Thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend.